Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Am I gonna finish this today? Probably not. I feel like I only have 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 hours. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish. I also sprained my ankle yesterday. I know. I'm getting old. What the heck does that first one do? Oh. And then I exploded. I see. Rude. I just forget to block sometimes, man. It's not something I use very much in this game. Ow! Good God, why did that do so much damage? Well, seriously, why did that do so much damage? I have like 70% damage reduction. What the heck? Can I put it up here and it'll damage him? Okay, it's not working. Okay. Okay, I came out of that. Nothing here. I don't like blue. We're gonna try something else. Let's try green. Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Hey guys. And goodbye. That's so good. Guys, come here, please. Everybody, hi, hi. Gather up. Come on, over here, over here. Oh dear God. No! At least I killed them. That's the important thing. Because this game, enemies don't respawn. Well, you can have them respawn if you want to, but I turned that off. Well, it's off by default. I should say I didn't turn it on. So, literally, in this game, you can Zerg enemy down, and there is absolutely no consequence for you to do so. And I think it's designed around that. Look at that. All clear, baby. So good. Yeah, because I realized that, you know, if I wasn't cheating in this game and have unlimited consumables, I would just go and kill as many things as possible without healing. And then just, you know, if I die, then they don't respawn. So, you know, it doesn't particularly matter. So I can slowly clear out everything. The weird part is that these don't have drops. I wonder why. I guess if they did have drops, it would be too strong. Because there's so many of them. You can just turn this into like a grinding spot. Can't believe the slide down is so buggy. How did they not fix that? He didn't die to 4,000 damage? That's scary. Usually everything dies at 4,000 damage. Rusted key with a fire emblem on it. Actually, I think it's faster just to go this way. What is this, Blight Town? Thank God there's no poison everywhere. Eager embrace. That's the teleport in close, right? He gets stunned for a really long time. Dude, the projectiles from the red attack is so strong. That was unintentional. I don't like the fact that they didn't even like attack back there. Cause that weirds me out, man. Why didn't you attack? I mean, I highly doubt that these fit because I'm supposed to not have them. Okay. So the elevator doesn't work. We have to go find... find a way to activate the elevators. Oh. Well, that was easy. I really thought it was going to be much harder than that. Yeah, I know there's a whole path over there that didn't do.
Throw a rock in Hadia, and you will either hit a corpse, a cemetery, or a mass grave. That pile of bones, they've been at each other's throats for a long time.
Too long. The Sabinians were the victims this time. Sure, if we look hard enough, we'll find a pile of Palamist bones out there somewhere.
Will they ever stop killing each other?
We can only hope.
I'm sure there's nothing good over there anyways. I mean, I'll be honest, what is better than what I already have, you know? What hit me? How did I take damage? I feel like I'm taking way more damage than normal. And I don't even have the damage thing. No reason to do those. Through your suffering, the way to your true final moment shall open. Through my suffering? Rude. Where her ever majestic carven lightness stands, the path is revealed to those who heed. The cage graven with skull sigil shall stir and rise when any of the pressure plate B1, B2, and F1 feel the weight of blood and pain. Didn't say nothing about A1. The cage graven with a twin-headed serpent sigil shall stir when any of the pressure plates on E. Okay. So we need fire. Here it is. Each pressure plate, when burdened with agony, shall also unbar two cells that stand both at its side. Oh, no shit. Each pressure plate where numeral 4 is etched calls forth the opening of all prison cells within this section. There are 6 separate sections. See, now that's useful. The cage graven with fire sigil shall stir and rise when any of the pressure plates A4, D4, and F12, A4, D4, F2, not 12, A4, D4. A4 and D4. This is C, so we don't need to press any of those. All right, here's D4. Okay, A4, D4, F2. Okay, that's to open C. We don't need that. Where's F2? Here's F2. Tower, snake, and skull. To open that door. Okay, I'm gonna go open A4. Yeah, because I want to open this door. This ability has got to be the best one. What? It didn't open. Do I need to do it in order? Maybe? Alright. Can I do it again? Oh. I don't think we need the eye. Yeah, we need skull, power, and something over there. Oh, they're like moon door, eye door. Okay, fine. When any of the pressure plates C3, C4, and E4 feel the weight of blood and pain. Okay. So C4 and F4. C4 and F4. C4, F4, and F3. Here's F4. E4, F4. Oh no. Okay. So we want to do it as close to the ground as possible. So we want C1. C1 and E1. E1 is on the other side. Good. Worthless. Okay, we need the eye now. Sure, we're gonna go snake as well. E1. All over there. I'm not even gonna figure out how to walk over there. We can do that. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the eye. There's no way we can make it down fast enough. Did I open C4? Oh, C4 is also the eye. The terror of night enshrouds you, making you undetectable. Wow. Okay, so we got tower, snake, and skull. Those are the last one. A1 is the tower. That's easy. B1. A1, B1. Okay. There's A1. Oh, well, that was easy. Okay. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck you. Seriously, this game is just stacking annoyances on annoyances, huh? And then what was the snake? E1, E3, and F4. E1, E3, and F4. Annoying. That's what that was. I like that they give you side stairways if you don't want to walk on this path of blood and whatnot. I have not used one of those this entire game. A key with a face on it? Didn't think so. There's so many monsters around here. I'm guessing all of them, well, most of them are gonna be time loop monsters. Oh, that sound might have meant that I kill all the time loop.
Been brought here for the transgression of heresy. Your final judgment awaits you in the fields of Himalara. Die, sinners! This is a mercy, child.
Wait, we're actually... What are we doing? this is the boss fight. The boss just teleports around. And this sucks. That doesn't help. That was the worst fight I've ever had in a video game.
Excellent. You found the keystone of terror.
That was so bad. What? Dang.
Want me to play some elevator music?
Please, don't. By the way, what happened to you?
Oh, do you mean my eye, my limp, and living in constant pain?
Yeah, that.
Car bombing. I didn't feel like driving that day. Here's the kicker. I always drive. Always. My photographer, Mark, he took the brunt of the blast. I'm only here because I was too fucking lazy.
It's strange how the smallest decision can have such an impact.
Has it always been hard-code maths with you?
As far as I can remember.
I wish I was more like you.
No. No, you don't.
Now that boss fight really killed it for me, man. Is all the boss fight gonna be like that? God, that's terrible. Do I want to spend the next 3 hours playing this game? Man. I still got 2 more keys, and if every key is gonna take an hour like this one, then yeah, that's 3 more hours. Because that's also the ending sequence, right? Bro.
Now we need 2 more. We can go over the clues for the next one. Let me know if you want.
What am I supposed to do with this keystone?
We must return to the Limbic Forge and insert the keystone.
I think I'm done. That boss fight was so horrible that I think I'm done. Like, I don't want to go to the... How did I clear the plane of mist? Excuse me? I shouldn't have gone here. Okay, there you go. Anyways, I don't care. I think I'm done. I don't want to continue wasting my time on this game. Because that boss fight was just terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna get my final thoughts on this game, and then I'm gonna uninstall it. So let's talk. I believe that this game is average. It could have been great, but all the problems with it made it just average, maybe slightly above average. Why? This game has 4 weapon types. Each weapon type has a singular moveset. That means you're going to spam that moveset over and over and over and over and over. That's boring. The abilities of each of the colors are boring. None of them is like amazing, and there's obvious ones that are just better than others. The different colors make it so that you're supposed to deal more damage depending on like the color system. Doesn't matter. The controls are okay. I would say that's like the blessing of this game. The dodge is pretty responsive. However, the dodge is responsive. The combat, the attacks are responsive. It doesn't animation lock you too much, which is good. The weapons that are weighty feels weighty, which is good. And for what is there, it's good. The story so far for me is pretty meh. It's like, oh, you're here to find out your past. You found your dad, he's dead. Now you're going to find and continue his mission. Why? Because you have more questions about your past, because you're wanting to know about this vigil, this group, and you want to kind of know why these time people things are here. But yet you're a high-functioning sociopath, so you don't actually care about any of these things as a character. Like, none of it. You're just pretending to care. So that's basically the story. The characters are kind of forgettable, I'll be honest. Like, the only one interesting is the one that's interrogating you, that monstrosity of a human that has like no neck and horrible to look at. It's probably a monster that you have to kill at the end of the game. But yeah, there's also that mysterious woman that you know, is the commander of like the group of people that you stole this vehicle from, but she appeared like 2 times with like 8 lines of dialogue and you haven't heard from her again. So the journalist, sure, you find out more about her just now, but you don't really have anything else. You're just so matter of fact, which kind of makes sense because you're a sociopath. You don't actually care about any of these people. So yeah, the story is just very meh to me. It's not like anything that's like too interesting. The world is interesting. I want to know more about these time loops. And so far, all I've understood of it is that it's like an anomaly that occurs when there is a heightened emotion based on the 4 emotions that are presented to you, right? The colors, like rage, sorrow, euphoria, and ecstasy, or something, or something like that. The 4 colors, right? When one of those emotions are like concentrated into an area because of the actions of humans, it forms a time loop, and these time loop spawn time guardians, which are these monsters that are out there killing people for some reason. I don't know. And then you have like the civil war going on because they hate each other, but yet they can't work together to solve this monster problem, which kind of, you know, very human. Yeah, I'm not interested in any of that. And then we have, those are the positives, by the way. I know it doesn't sound like positives, but those are like the positives aspect of this game for me. The negatives for me are the level design, garbage level design. So many of the areas are just so samey that I get lost in them. I forget about certain locations. The locations themselves are pretty, but they don't have any like anything that stands out about them. Like, it's confusing to navigate, and it's hard to remember where things are. And all of this is compounded by like tenfold because the game refuses to give you a map. At the very beginning of the game, oh, this game has no map, you have to figure things out yourself. And I'm just sitting here, I'm like, your game is set in the modern era, maybe a little bit more than that, because I don't know, this looks like modern to me, right? And then you're telling me I have an iPad with me at all time, I have a flying drone with me, I'm basically in a mobile command hub as my HQ. It has a map on it right there, and it has more maps and even more maps and even more maps, and then this lady can track a location via our drone. Why can't we feed these data into our data pad so that we can just pull it up and look at a map? Like, the fact that you don't have a map in this game doesn't make any sense. It's so immersion breaking. Like, why are you not having a map? Especially when your level design is so garbage that you just get really confused as to where you are, and it doesn't, like, it's hard to navigate around. I just don't understand. Like, I say it again and again. If you have a map, for me personally, that will make me explore that map, especially when you label things on the map. I have a problem about video games in that aspect. If you put things on my map, if you give me a quest marker, and if you put chests and stuff on it, I will go there and I will interact with it. I'm not even kidding. I opened every single chest in The Witcher 3. Every single one of them, okay? I went to every location in Skyrim that has a marker on it, because I'm like, yeah, that's me. I like doing that. And when you don't have a map, my incentive to explore your game diminishes by a great amount. So yeah, not having a map and bad level design it's just so annoying to play in this game. Especially when one of my biggest pet peeves in video games is backtracking. I hate backtracking. Absolutely despise it. All right? I don't like it in my video game. I will suffer through it if the game is good enough. And honestly, after playing this game for over 12 hours now, I don't think this game is worth any more of my time. Even though I'm very close to finishing it. I have like 3 or 4 more hours, but you know, I can play another game in those hours. So yeah, it's just not good to not have a map in this game, in my opinion. And then we have the dialogue problem, where you have to press space for them to move on with their lines. Why are you doing that? The only reason why you don't have auto progression in your dialogue is if you can interact with the dialogue in some way. Like, oh, here's a highlighted word, or here's like an interesting detail, or stuff like that. This game, no. For some reason, you have to press spacebar every single, and I tried to find a way to auto progress, and there isn't one. You know it's in the game. By the way, auto progression is in the game. When you talk to someone,
let me know if you want more information.
Like this right here, you have to press space for her to continue, right? But when you click this,
what am I supposed to do
he talks,
with this keystone?
And then it auto progresses to her. So there is auto progression. They put it in the game for your dialogue, but it's not for the NPC's dialogue, which boggles my mind, because they put a bit of effort into the facial animations for the characters in this game, and yet they want you to stare at the subtitles all the time, because that's how you know when they finish talking, so you can press space so that they can move on to the next sentence. And when you don't do that, there's these awkward pauses in between every single line. It makes the conversations that you have with NPC feel so inorganic. Like, the point of auto progression is so that it feels like you're having a conversation with another person. And when you don't have that, it doesn't feel like you're having a conversation. It feels like you're moving through a video game, honestly. And honestly, that's a really bad thing to have in your game, when you feel like you're just in the game. You want the player to be immersed in the world. You want them to feel like they're not actually just gaming, they're like in the world and like experiencing it. But no, like all these problems, the fact that they don't have auto progression is so bad. I don't understand why they put any effort into facial animations if they're gonna make you stare at the freaking subtitles all the time. Sorry, that's like my rant for this game, okay? That's like my biggest rant in this game. And then, of course, all of that combined together really infuriates me. Like, it's just annoying. The lack of gameplay diversity, the annoying non-auto progression on dialogue, the bad level design with no map that compounds the bad level design. And then you have the enemies variety are just non-existent. Literally in this game, there are 4 enemy types. 4. You have the range guy, you have the small minion guy, you have the big brute, and then you have the guy that like had the giant wings and does a lot of damage, and literally that's it. Those are the enemies. And then, not only that, I have played this game for nearly 12 hours now, and I just fought my first boss in the game, and the boss sucked. The boss was awful. Literally, the boss was, the first phase of the boss, you walk around this empty nebulous space to go find the boss, and when you find the boss 3 times, he appears. And then when he appears, you wail on him with your weapons with no strategy, and then he disappears, and then you have to go find him again, but this time there's this weird spinny like thingies around all the pillars, and then you have to avoid them to go find the boss. So when you wail on him again, and then he disappears, and then you have to go find him another time, to where now there are walls in the way. Whoa! You have to navigate around the walls while avoiding the spinny thingies. And then when you find the boss, you continue to wail on him until he's dead. That's the boss fight. There's no mechanics to it. None. That was the worst boss design I have ever seen in my life. Oh my god. That broke me. Like, the very first boss you fight in this game is that terrible? I just don't even want to play the other bosses. I don't even want to put any more time into this game when the first boss after 12 hours of gaming is that bad. So yeah, I'm done. That's my rant for this game. And yeah, I don't want to put any more time into this. It's good while it lasted, and take my look. I think like the score I'm gonna give this, take it with a grain of salt, because I didn't finish it, and I don't know. Even if I did, I don't think my score would change. Honestly, like it might change by like 0.5 of a point if the story end up being really, really amazing at the end of the game, but I doubt it. There are so many decisions in this game that obviously the developers just doesn't really understand like their vision. They don't have a goal to where like they don't have an endpoint. Everything just seems so out there, and it's like a mesh of a lot of ideas, and there's no director that like combines the ideas together into a cohesive experience. And yeah, I think this game is, if you enjoy the story and the combat and are okay with lack of variety and are okay with bad stuff in the game, yeah, okay, I can see this game being close to a 7. But for me, I think this game is like a 5. No, that's too harsh. I think this game is tiny. Okay, my mic died. Look, even the mic doesn't want to be part of this game anymore. That's just how bad it is. So yeah, I think my score for this game is like a 6. It's closer to a 5, but I think 5 is a little bit too harsh. I think this is a little bit above average in terms of like fun, but yeah, not that good. So this is just a low tier good game. So a 6, low 6. All right. Thank you guys for watching this game, this cheat through. Even cheats didn't really, yeah, no. I'm done with this. I will see you guys for something else. So until then, goodbye.